fallen angel, one to carry me home. Hope you come to see me soon, 'cause I don't wanna go alone. I don't wanna go alone. Now, angel, won't you come by me? Angel, hear my plea. Take my hand, lift me up, so that I can fly with thee, so that I can fly with thee. And I'm waiting on an angel, and I know it won't be long to find myself a resting place in my angel's arms, in my angel's arms. So speak kind to a stranger, 'cause you never know. That just might be an angel come knocking at your door. Oh, knocking at your door. And I'm waiting on an angel, and I know it won't be long to find myself a resting place in my angel's arms, in my angel's arms. Waiting on an angel, one to carry me on. Hope you come to see me soon, 'cause I don't wanna go alone. I don't wanna go, don't wanna go. I don't wanna go alone.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Loft Midweek Job. This is our opportunity to dig a little deeper into what we covered on Sunday and see if we can extend the implications to chew on some things during the week together. So during our time on Sunday, one of the concepts that we dug into was this concept of a kind of individualistic hierarchy of needs versus a more communally focused one. So let's take a look at that a little more closely. We talked about how Maslow's hierarchy of needs was based upon this Western individual assumption of what it means when you need to fulfill your needs or find your unmet needs, to figure out what your safety and psychological needs are, moving up to your esteem and kind of connection needs, and then ultimately reaching a place of self-actualization. But Maslow ultimately appropriated this pyramid from the Blackfoot indigenous folks of Canada, and who had a pyramid or teepee structure they used, where self-actualization or personal fulfillment was just the very bottom of the pyramid. It was just the first step. But what went beyond that was community actualization, and then ultimately this sense of cultural perpetuity. Whatever you would communally self-actualized, you would extend over generations for true fulfillment. And so as we think about this in this time where everything's kind of rough and sucking, and we're trying to figure out how we process this and what to do, we're wondering what it means to shift from like an individual focused perspective of meeting needs to thinking through how our response as a people of faith could be oriented towards more community actualization, and ultimately what we want our impact or legacy to be for the generations going forward based upon our response to this time. Josh, you had some thoughts on this too. What was registering on your end?
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. And it kind of reminded me of a term that many of us are familiar with in Neguni. It's the word Ubuntu, which again, I'm reminded is not just a word, but a way of life. And it can be translated in English as either humanity or I am because we are. In other words, like the Blackfoot traditions and teachings, really showing us the connectedness that we have as human beings. And so self-care in this instance is never and can never happen in a vacuum. It's always in the greater world, the people around us, our neighbors. And, I'm reminded also of a story by the great Doc Rivers, who was at one point the coach of the Boston Celtics, one of the first African-American coaches in the NBA. And he actually led the Boston Celtics to beat the Lakers in the championship, unfortunately, this season. But something that was really unique about the season was that he learned about this word Ubuntu right before the season started, and stayed up countless hours at night studying it, and realized that it really wasn't just a word, but a way of life that he implemented into his team. And at this point in time, they had what was called a super team. They had these three awesome players, which kind of was the first time in the NBA that, you had all these all-star players on the same team. But that didn't naturally associate with success. And Ubuntu, this way of being a team, really helped them to shift their egos and to work together for the well-being of the team. And, of course, unfortunately, beat the Lakers that year. But again, I think it's a reminder and encouragement of how, we are connected, and we can never be successful until we all are.
Absolutely. So as Loft, as you think about this during the week, we just want to challenge you as you think about your response and what it means to understand this time and how we live into this time together. Think about for yourself what that shift from an individual perspective of kind of meeting your needs and transcending that to a space of community actualization and cultural perpetuity to a space of that we are all not what we can be unless we're all that together. Think about that this week. Chew on that, and we'll look forward to seeing you on Sunday.